I don't know what this audio is going to sound like, but we'll see. I'm just back from my walk and I'm about to have lunch, and I'm highly caffeinated and very hungry, so I'm going to be tripping over my words. And in this state, I'm going to explain to you my sandwich theory, which is how I make, or it's anything bread-based. Basically, my theory is that every single bread-based thing has to have certain things on it every time. So I usually go for one creamy sauce, one spicy sauce. Those are like non-negotiable. And then like a protein, some greens or vegetables, and then salt and pepper. So that's literally what I put in every single one of my lunches. Like literally every single one. I think I could have the same lunch for the rest of my life and not be like concerned about it at all. If you have a lunch that you always eat, let me know in the comments. I feel like that's a very like autistic thing, but other people do it too for convenience and stuff. But I think mine is like the same structure with slight change to the ingredients, but not that different. Another random rule I have for my lunch is I have to have a sweet treat. It doesn't have to be anything big, but like a single custard cream. That's it. Can't do without it. It's probably because I have like a spicy sauce in all my food. My lips are so red from it. Hello, it's me, but I'm doing a voiceover. Apologies in advance, by the way, if there are any weird thunking or shuffling sounds. Mars is trying to bonk the shit out of this microphone and sticking his butt in my face. Thanks, bud. But yeah, I just wanted to jump in throughout the video, partially because I'm still finding my style for vlogging, and partially because I think I haven't done enough like narration for this first, but honestly, just to give you some background in case you're confused about what's going on. This first set of footage is from the same Thursday as when I filmed my first video. So I think in my first video, which is my AuthorTube kind of newbie tag, I talk about the fact that I'm going to go get a coffee with a friend. So that's that first opening set of shots. Then I came home, like I said, had some lunch, and then I got into some job searching and applications, which is what you're seeing right now. And you know, spoiler alert, I actually did no writing that Thursday. So it's going to cut from me doing my job search to the next morning where I start on some chores and then finally start getting some writing done. So look forward to that. Next, you want to get washed? Get out of there. Oi. Why are you following me? Okay. Mars is the star of the show. Well, I have no idea how good this microphone is, but we're trying the phone camera. I think it's definitely better. Sorry again for the absolute... I don't even know what to call it. It was filmed, it looked like it was filmed on a potato. But you know, the sound quality on this might not be so good, so I'm gonna try it out as is, and then if not, what I'm gonna do is, for these vlogging sections, I'm gonna combine the phone camera with the microphone I already have, and hopefully that's a good solution. So, if the sound is crap, just go to the next video, where I've hopefully figured it out. Today is... Yesterday was Thursday. Today's Friday, fuck. Okay. Yeah, so Friday 28th. So yesterday was when I filmed that first video, the AuthorTube newbie tag, and edited it and put it up all in one day because I was impatient, and also I woke up at 3 AM possessed with this idea and just starting it. So I just did it, you know, whatever. And there goes my Vaseline. So, plan for today. It is currently, I don't actually have my computer turned on, but I think it's about 7:30. I woke up, I did some morning chores, just some laundry, put a few glasses and things away from breakfast, and put away the previous load of laundry as well, which has been hanging around, and had a shower, just usual morning things. Though saying that, I do feel like knowing that I'm going to film this is definitely motivating me to be more functional than usual, so we'll see how long that holds up. Probably got a couple more days before the dopamine runs out. Hi, Nix. You're going to sniff the butt. Okay. Plan for today. Job stuff. Yes. I'm going to get a job and buy you treats. Just going to check if there's anything new to apply to after I applied to a thing yesterday. Then I want to do some writing. I was thinking of finally making myself go to the library. So the local library is shut down for renovations until January, I think. And I've been meaning to go to one that's slightly further away to like check it out. Haven't done that yet. That said, I've had a few cramps and twinges this morning from my endometriosis, which is the chronic illness I mentioned in my previous video that I have. So I don't know if I'm going to risk it. I might just write at home. But we'll see how it goes. We'll start with the job stuff and then move on from there. Other than that, I was thinking if I'm not feeling too crappy, I might do a little bit of a general tidy in this living room area. Like, our living room is generally quite cluttered, because we had my fiance's dad move in with us it's almost exactly a year. So he's been staying in our office room. Oh well, that's his room now. So we had to move all our office stuff, like our computer setups, like they're both in here. My computer's in the corner here, and my fiance, his name is Dan. His is connected up to the TV. So we kind of have all our office stuff all around the living room, and we've stored some of it in various ways, but it's not ideal. So yeah, I might try and just kind of maneuver some things back into place. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. But let's start with job stuff first. So just to show you, but basically you already saw my handwriting, but these are the notebooks I use. They're like, they're almost A4, not quite. I have a couple more under here next to my Totoros, so later I'll be picking, and like I showed earlier as well, I'll just have my music, my background music here, and then in the other tab I have whichever YouTuber I'm watching at the time. I'm catching up on some of Alyssa's videos at the moment. So yeah, hopefully more productive sessions today. Also wanted to show my writing chart that my amazing fiance made for me. It has the various projects on the bottom and then combined progress as well, but this is the current one. The working title for it is Be Sated. And yeah, you can see like the starting day, the current day. You can see my progress is very much like fast at the beginning, slow in the middle, and now picking up towards the end. And this is just the dates down here, and they keep going, and they have all the word counts. There's a lot of zeros in there. Then target word count, needed word count. Right now I'm behind, so I'm on over 2,000 words, which hopefully we can get today. And then I have here the 8-point plot structure, the 3-act plot structure, and the Save the Cat plot structure. And as I go along, I have like target word counts for each one, and as I hit each one, I will color it in green. So I'm currently working on the pinch point or the bad guys close in. Obviously they're not exactly one-to-one, but they're similar enough where I've put them side by side in this plot structure. So yeah, that's all the stuff I really use for a first draft. So I just finished my first sprint of the day. It's 9:25. I'm doing the Pomodoro method, or I have been for like this past few weeks, which I don't usually do. It's not actually very successful for me usually, but it's been working out. And I think it's because I've been basically playing like focus music or atmospheric music during the sprints, and then for my breaks I've been switching to various writing YouTubers, so I'm still thinking about writing even on my break, but still getting that break. So that's been really helpful. But I thought I'd like talk about that a bit and a bit about my setup. That's basically it. As you probably saw in the last clip, I do handwrite my first drafts. So right now, I am almost at the end of this notebook, and I have more notebooks brought up in preparation. It basically is like half a book per notebook with my handwriting. And that means later today, because I'm only a few pages away, I'm going to get to pick which notebook will be the second half of this book. So it is now 10:56, so almost 11, and the writing's been going really good actually. So I'm on like about 1,600-ish words. I count them by hand and write the total at the bottom of each page as I go since I'm handwriting. But I am nearly at the end of this notebook. I literally have one page left, so that in the next sprint I'm going to be finishing it. So it is time to decide which notebook I'm going to be finishing this book in. So this is the notebook I have been using, and like, oh my god, it's so full. But these are the options that I have. I got all of these from TK Maxx because I like to use this. It's not quite A4, it's slightly smaller, and it's also cheaper. But and they're always like ring bound and the same size. But these are the 3 options. So I've been thinking about this literally all day. Like, I wish I was joking, but I've literally been thinking this whole time, like, which one am I going to choose? But I have actually chosen, so let me explain my decision. Basically, since I have this notebook as my current one, it has a notebook written on it, and only the pink one, the white and pink one, it has writing on it. And I was like, okay, so that's like a good reason to use that one. I think the hedgehog one is like immediately out. I think it's way more relevant to what I'm hoping will be my next project, because that's going to be like more witchy, woodsy vibes. So I was basically picking between the green one and the pink one, right? And I love this one, I'm not gonna lie. I think this one's my favorite of the new ones that I've got, but I think I am gonna leave it for the witchy book along with the hedgehog one, and I'm gonna go for this one with the current notebook I am using, which is kind of fucked up, honestly, because it's a really dark story, and we're getting to like the darkest part of it. Like, this notebook kind of went with the vibe. This one really does not, but here's the thing. So, like, seasons are really important in this story, and we are about to basically go from, like, eternal winter to, like, a kind of hope that things might change in the future. It doesn't actually, like, happen in the book, but there's, like, this ambiguous sense of, like, things might get better. So I'm thinking maybe in that sense the pink one does kind of work. It's, like, the promise of what might happen eventually, not yet, because the book is still, you know, fantasy post-apocalypse, kind of depressing and dark. Like, I literally reread The Road before starting writing this, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to do that, but with fantasy. So a bit fucked up, but yeah, this is my my notebook combo in the end. I'm really excited. Just gotta sit on my stuff, huh? Mars is not impressed with you. So after all of that, I am done with writing for the day, and now it's time to watch some Dan Phil, eat my lunch, and then also do that tidying that I said that I would do. it's me again. You're gonna get sick of me and my 3 outfits and my 1 filming location. But yeah, it's 1:30 and I feel like I've done everything under the sun. This is what happens though, right? Like, this is what ADHD does. This is like, I'm doing a new thing and I have a spurt of energy and I'm gonna do all the stuff and this is gonna be amazing and this is gonna last forever. I'm always gonna feel this way and be super productive for the rest of my life. And that's a lie. This is gonna last a few days. In a few days I'm gonna be back to like sleeping till 4 p.m, feeling like crap. And not getting much done because I have no motivation. Oh, hello, Mars. But, you know, in the meantime, I'm gonna milk it for all it's worth and be super productive, so... I mean, I was gonna say maybe I'll do more writing, but I don't think that's a good idea. I do still need to pace myself, both physically and mentally. So I think I'm just gonna, like, chill out for the rest of the afternoon/evening. You know, play some Sims. There he goes. I'm doing the 100 baby challenge, so my 1 sim, I'm trying to get her to have all the babies, all 100 babies. She's on 47 at the moment, probably gonna hit 50 very soon. And I don't know, like, I think I'm gonna end up running out with her at about 75 kids. Because if you don't know, aging stops in The Sims when the sim becomes pregnant. So that's why I've like been able to extend her lifespan like massively. But yeah, I think she's gonna become an elder before we hit the full 100, so maybe I can do the 75 at least. And then I've also created Sims for the other challenges that I haven't done, like the Rags to Riches one and the Black Widow one, so maybe I'll play those. I don't know. There's suddenly so many things I could do, and now I'm like, what do I do for hobbies? Aside from sit here playing Sims usually, because that like takes the least amount of mental effort. I'll think of something. I'm sure there's other things I could do. Hello, it is Saturday, my dudes. Today has already not been going well. I'm wearing my snood, that's how you can tell. So I woke up at like 4 a.m. this morning for absolutely God knows what reason. And then I couldn't get back to sleep. I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll try my biphasic sleep today. Sleep in 2 phases. I've been, you know, thinking that I should probably try that out anyway. I was like, okay, cool. So I got up, had a shower, I had that horrendous quote-unquote breakfast that you saw, which is literally just a pie with McDonald's barbecue sauce that was left over in our fridge from like 2 weeks ago. Look, I gotta be real with you, my life is not aesthetic. My writing process is not aesthetic. The very rare times where I go outside or do something nice looking, I'll definitely film it, but that's not gonna be the baseline. My baseline is wearing this fucking thing, sitting in front of my computer going, ugh. If I'm even sitting in front of my computer, most of the time I'm in bed, realistically. Anyway, all this to say that I don't think I'm going to be as productive today as I was yesterday, but I am still going to try. It is currently 10:50, so almost 11. What have I done this morning? I watched YouTube videos, then I edited some of this vlog. I kind of sat here. So what I'm going to do is my aim before lunch, so like before 12, is to do my morning job searches, which is what I've been doing for the past few days, but I'm basically just checking if anything new has come up. It's a Saturday, so I very much doubt it. If it has, I'll, you know, put the application in, and then I have to do 1 writing sprint, 25 minutes, Pomodoro. Then if I'm not feeling it, then, you know, I'm not feeling it. And then, but if I am, you know, I'll have lunch, maybe continue. Problem is, my plan for this biphasic sleep thing, apparently you're either supposed to sleep, wake up, be awake for like 1 hour and go back to bed. Obviously I missed that. I should have gone back to bed at 6 a.m. Or what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to sleep at night a little bit and then have, you know, kind of the equivalent of a siesta, so sleep for a little bit after lunch. Obviously, if I do that, I'm losing quite a lot of my day, and I've already lost like a good chunk of it. But I guess we'll just try.
let's see what happens.
No new jobs on a Saturday, what a shock.
Now, this is completely unrelated and I may be procrastinating, but explain to me why my partner has left a bunch of random maths, like equations and shit, on my little sticky notepad. This is a personal attack. I have an English degree, and quite frankly, this is a hazard to my health. I'm gonna need to message him and be like, excuse me, are you trying to assassinate me? What is this? Hey bud, can I write? Hello, I'm back. So the update is that the writing actually went really well. I wrote like 1,000 words. So and I just did the 25-minute sprint, 5-minute break, 30-minute sprint. Then I got some lunch, which I didn't film because I swear to you, it's literally the same thing again. Just like I said, it's all the fucking same. I think this time, except though it was salami, and for the red/spicy sauce, I used barbecue sauce. That barbecue sauce you saw earlier, the fucking McDonald's leftover one. And now I'm gonna try the 2-phase sleep thing. So I'm gonna take a nap. It's currently like 12:30, I think. I'm just gonna try and sleep for like a few hours since I only got like not enough sleep last night. And then at about 2-ish, 3-ish, maybe I'll get up and do some more writing. Okay, so like in a stunning turn of events, that whole biphasal sleep thing was like the worst idea ever. So basically, I slept until 5 p.m. instead of 3 p.m. and then I got up. I felt really fucking groggy. Didn't do anything productive for the rest of the evening, just had like dinner and potted around and then went to bed, like still feeling like I hadn't even really slept. So I don't think I'm cut out for midday naps. I think I'm just too chronically tired, like chronically fatigued. Maybe I'll try the other biphasic sleep thing, which is like getting up for an hour and then getting back into bed. Like maybe that will help. Anyway, it's Sunday now. It is 9, 10. It's 10. Actually, my watch might be wrong. Did I change it? Anyway, the point is, it's morning, and I am now behind on my writing. like even more behind, and I'm gonna get even more behind because I'm doing fun things today with my fiance. We are going out to see a movie. It's the Daniel Craig one. You know, the one where he plays a detective. What's it called? Wake Up Dead Man. One of the two. So that's really exciting. And then we're gonna go and have like a bunch of charcuterie, just a shit ton of cheese and stuff for dinner, and probably some hot cider as well, because it's that time of year. So that's gonna be the day, but we're not leaving for a little while. So I don't usually do this. I would usually just spend the Sunday morning lazing around, but talk about the novelty of vlogs kicking me into gear. I am gonna try and do some writing and catch up a little tiny bit, or at least, you know, keep moderately afloat. So yeah, let's do some sprints. Alright everyone, so that's gonna do it for today's vlog. The first one I've ever done. It was really fun, kind of crazy. I'll be honest, the evening went kind of sideways. I kind of crashed out about like my whole job situation, everything else going on in my life. So I was a bit sad. Got home, not gonna probably do anything, just hang out for the rest of the evening. But you know, tomorrow's another day and we could get back to writing and all the other good stuff. I have some chores and things to do as well. I mean, it's a Monday, it's the start of the week. Loads of things to do, but to total up the progress, writing-wise, the total words that I ended up writing was 4,295. I didn't do any writing on Thursday, I think I mentioned that in one of the voiceovers earlier. Which puts us at a total for this manuscript right now of 48,953 words, out of what I'm thinking will probably be 90k, probably less than that, because I'm actually clipping through some of these scenes a little bit faster than I'd like to, but hey, you know, first draft, it's fine. And there are 19 days left on my self-imposed deadline of just before Christmas. I'm trying to finish this first draft before the 23rd of December. But yeah, we'll keep pushing. Thank you again for watching if you made it this far. Please like, subscribe if you're interested in seeing more. I'm hoping to do some non-vloggy videos soon as well, and kind of have them floating around. Like I want to do like a brief history of like my writing journey so far. But comment down below what is your current writing goal and how's it going? And I'll see you super soon. I'm hoping to post Mondays and Thursdays. So hopefully see you Thursday. Have a good one. Bye.